Did you know Total Drama Island is getting a brand new season? Yeah, I feel like this news has kind of been forgotten. But even more surprising than that, they've actually already revealed the characters for the season in a pretty random place. A magazine called TV Kids has an ad page for the new season, showing off the new cast as well as confirming that this will be 26 episodes long, which I feel like is pretty significant because I think after the first season, maybe even the second season, like they started to really lower the number of cast members on each season. So each season was only like almost 13 episodes and stuff. So it's exciting to know that we're going to go back to like the truly old style from the first season. So what do you think about this cast? And well, what do you think about the Total Drama series as a whole? Let me know in the comments. And subscribe to my channel for more cartoon news and definitely more Total Drama coverage once this series has more information about it. I'll definitely be reviewing it once it's done, and if they end up releasing it weekly, I definitely kind of want to try to cover it weekly. It'd be really fun to sort of talk about it in that way and theorize and stuff. Because I never ran this channel when Total Drama was going on, but it's always been a show I've kept up with. Probably to nobody's surprise, it doesn't really look like they're changing up the art style or anything, which makes a lot of sense. I would have thought they would at least like, I don't know, make it more detailed. I mean, like there's kind of shading going on here, but it's probably just gonna look exactly the same as it always has. I think it could have gone to have a little bit of a, visual improvement. Like the designs can stay the same way they are. That's the show style, of course, but I don't know, doing something with the backgrounds or the coloring would have probably helped make it feel a bit more modern. They're also going back to the island setting, so I guess it'll just be on Camp Wallenaqua for what, like the fourth time now? I guess that makes sense because they're just like trying to make the series relevant again, or trying to be kind of nostalgic, I'm sure, because it's been a while. But I mean, it was so fun when they did other themes, so I really hope that if this is a success, they'll move on and stop doing islands. I think there's a lot more fun to have with the crazier gimmicks like Redonkulous Race and of course World Tour, which is easily one of my favorite seasons of like any cartoon ever. There's not really too much to say about the cast on display because, we just see their designs and I mean, yeah, they're Total Drama designs. None of them really stick out too much to me except for like this Harley Quinn character who I'm sure will not win, but you can kind of like tell her personality from the expressions he's making here, but everyone else, they're just kind of in blandish poses. I mean, there's like this rough and tough girl over here who might be like a sort of Eva-esque character, but maybe not voted off on the second episode. Also, why is this guy holding a drink? Nobody else is holding a drink. Like, is that going to be, is his personality going to be orange juice or orange soda or whatever's in there? We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, I do really love that Total Drama has always done this. Whenever there was a new season with new characters, they'd always just show us the characters, rather than having like a trailer right away. They would just give us character designs, and that gives the people a lot to speculate about and like make fan art, even though we don't know who these people really are. That's always fun. I can say another thing I noticed about this is that like there's definitely a lot of diversity here. Total Drama has pretty much always been good with that. I mean, here it just looks like there's a really pleasantly and realistically diverse group of characters. I was seeing a lot of comments talk about how Chef like isn't dressed as a chef anymore. And I mean, yeah, his role in the series has pretty much been constantly changing. So like if he's just straight up a co-host now, I'm fine with that. I don't really see why people are so confused by that. It's a natural evolution to see him play a different role. I mean, he barely even talked in the first season, and then like as time went on, they made him much more significant. But anyways, I'm really looking forward to this. Total Drama has always been a favorite show of mine, really just because of the concept. Doing a scripted, I mean, okay, maybe reality shows are scripted too, we don't have to get into that. But doing a like animated, scripted elimination style show is just so much fun. Because like the title says, there's so much drama, I mean, it's like kind of petty stuff, but it's just really unique to watch because there's no other animated show like this. It gets you really excited to watch every week, and boy, do I hope that they release this weekly. If they dump this on HBO Max, all 26 episodes in one day, that like this kind of thing is not fun to binge. This kind of thing is fun to watch, see an elimination, and if it's a character you like, be sad about it for a week, theorize about what could be happening next. This is a show that needs to have a weekly schedule, so I really hope that they do that. HBO Max is really inconsistent with the way that they release their shows. Sometimes they've done weekly, sometimes they've done like 3 episodes and then weekly. Like it's just really random, but I think this is made to be weekly. Plus, you know, doing weekly forces people to stay subscribed to the service if they're not just pirating the show, right? So I really hope that they do that, because it'd be so much fun to have that very nostalgic sort of hype for new Total Drama episodes like there used to be. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let me know in the comments which character is your favorite, and also just let me know if you're a Total Drama fan at all, like what your favorite seasons are. Like I said, I really like World Tour because it's so goofy. And I just love that the series has gotten goofy over time. That's why I'm a bit disappointed that they're seemingly just going to go back to the first season setting, because, I mean, in Revenge of the Island, like, it was covered in nuclear waste. Like, did they clean all that up, or is that still going to play a part? Because that was, like, a great, really weird gimmick to add. So it's going to be a little disappointing to me if they're going to remove all the gimmicks and just play it very straight. Because it's the cartooniness over time that I started to really like. And there being 26 episodes is very exciting. I'm sure, you know, there'll be double or triple elimination sometimes, or characters coming back. I wonder if they'll do the Aftermath show too. I don't know how that would really work with the HBO Max formatting, but it'd be cool if they brought that back. It's also just very likely in general that we would see some cameos from, you know, season 1 characters, because every single season has had at least one season 1 character show up, not counting Chris, I guess. But yeah, I'm just very, very excited to have this style of show back. I hope this doesn't disappoint. You know, I hope they don't lean too much into being nostalgic and like try to do something new with the series. And I can't wait to see these characters' personalities on display. So once this show starts coming out, I definitely plan on covering it. So if you're a fan of Total Drama or cartoons in general, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.